Meanwhile, as Texas Democrats end their holdout and Republican lawmakers there move forward with advancing new congressional maps in support of President Trump, could Florida be next?
An effort to redistrict mid-decade might put one of Central Florida's two Democratic congressional seats at risk. WESH 2's Justin Shecker is in Orange County now, where Democrats are calling on blue states to fight back.
Only 8 of 28 United States representatives from Florida are Democrats. Congressman Maxwell Frost serves the majority minority District 10 in Orange County.
I'm not going anywhere. But the choice is clear. We either let Trump and Republicans rig the system, or we fight like hell to protect it.
Frost joined other local Democratic leaders on Monday to speak out against Florida Republicans, exploring redistricting ahead of the 2026 midterm elections.
They're not supposed to be redrawn whenever a political party feels threatened or feels like they might lose power.
With the GOP holding a razor-thin majority on Capitol Hill, the balance of power in the final 2 years of President Trump's presidency may depend on lawmakers' decisions in Tallahassee and other state capitals.
We believe there's defects in the current map. We also believe that the districts are malapportioned because of the explosive growth that we've seen.
Last week, Governor DeSantis voiced support for the president, saying there needs to be a mid-decade census that no longer counts undocumented immigrants.
So why would you be counting? Why would you be counting in ways that reward sanctuary states like California, who openly flout federal immigration law? It doesn't make any sense.
While he clashed with the governor over taxes and the budget in the last session, State House Speaker Daniel Perez announced he's forming a redistricting committee that could recommend redrawing the lines in Florida's 28 congressional districts. It's wait and see for Republican Congressman Randy Fine.
I was the vice chairman of the redistricting committee in 2020, but now it's out of my purview. We'll see what they do.
Central Florida Democrats are calling on states with Democratic governors and legislatures to counter the redrawing of congressional districts in Texas. What could happen here in the Sunshine State?
Yes, gerrymandering is wrong, but Democrats in blue states need to fight fire with fire. We cannot show up to a gunfight with a knife anymore.
Covering Orange County in Orlando, Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.